to where the action is. WICR.
Hello, Iona College. We are back here with Lights Out Sports. I'm your host, Rob Luncardo, with my co-host, Armand
Madio and Terrence Taylor.
And before I messed up, I said we were going to talk some NBA. I forgot. We were actually going to talk the New York Giants, our NFC team. And guys, this week, the New York Giants defeated the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 32-18. Eli Manning throwing for 2 touchdowns and 213 yards. Jameis Winston not throwing for any touchdowns.
Hey, it's not Jameis's fault. Did you watch this game?
It's not Jameis's fault.
Watch what you say about Jameis Winston.
Because you know what? I was one who I talked down about Jameis from the start of the year. Going back to last year's show, where Armand and me just were having our just screaming match over Mariota and Winston. But one thing is that Winston has really matured.
Winston
and I'm proud of it.
Best rookie quarterback.
I think so. Mariota's look good too. Mariota hasn't been throwing
Jameis
a lot.
Had one bad game where he had the 4 picks. Other than that, he's been great.
Jameis played great.
Mike Evans had at least like 5 or 6 drops.
Yesterday
Doug Martin dropped the ball that he was wide open in the end zone. Come on, don't blame Jameis.
Nah, Jameis played great that game. 249 yards, 0 interceptions, but 0 touchdown though. But it really wasn't his fault though.
If your receivers don't play behind you, you're not going to put up points, and that's something that Tampa needs, especially Mike Evans. Mike Evans is a wide receiver who last year when he got drafted, I said, watch, he's going to be something great for years to come.
Yeah.
And you got to step up in those big moments, especially for this Tampa team. This Tampa team, the way Winston's been playing, should easily be able to flip around and put up a decent record, like a 7-9.
They should be 500.
They should be.
It's a 500 ball club.
I mean, tough loss for them, but going over to our New York Giants side, Armand, the New York Giants, obviously a decent game out of them, but the rush, we have the return of Jason Pierre-Paul. He did a decent job. I mean, really didn't sack the quarterback or anything, but he caused a lot of plays to interrupt.
They limited him. Like the third quarter, he sat out most of the time. I don't know how many percentage of the snaps he was in, but he was in for around half the snaps.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you got to work him back into it. I mean, this week will be a great test for Pierre-Paul. I mean, the guy missed all of training camp. He's still not familiarized with the whole, the play packaging on defense, the audibles from a defensive from the linebacker position whenever they may be calling. So he's still just trying to get accustomed back into the Spagnuolo defense.
Yeah.
But this week will be a great test for this New York Giant defense against New England.
The thing is, Armand,
they're gonna lose.
They're gonna lose.
They're gonna lose.
We look at it, Armand, what he has to wear for his hand and everything. Because remember, we've seen the pictures of his hand.
Yeah.
So imagine having to play though with that all wrapped up. Imagine playing with that all wrapped up. How hard it must be to grip the quarterback.
Oh, absolutely. Especially coming off the edge on a pass rush. How are you supposed to get your hands up and get, because you sort of have to be in that hand fight with the tackle position, on the side. So he's definitely enduring some pain.
And then the other thing for the Giants is, yes, you know what, they ran for over 100 yards this game, but it took 4 running backs to do that. And
they have absolutely no.
They have no guy who could be accurate, who could be the Todd Gurley, who could run for 100 yards every single game.
You know what? I think Vereen could be, but the Giants don't use him right at all. I mean, they use him in the passing game like how New England did. Not as effectively as New England did, but they're trying to use him like that. But Vereen could definitely... The guy has some nice cuts and stuff. I mean, he's got good vision. I think they should give him at least 15 attempts a game. I know that's not in the Giant playbook to use a guy like Vereen, who's a passing-type running back, but he could easily be a rushing back, too.
Almost definitely. I mean, I'm sick and tired of Rashad Jennings. I really never liked the signing of him here to New York. The guy is built, but just doesn't get any work. And
he's a football player, so he's built.
But he's one of the tough. He's a really tough running back. When you look at him play, he's a really tough running back.
He got -1 yards last game.
There you go, Terrence. Saturday.
-1.
Terrence Jennings ran for 48 yards, Terrence, on Sunday. That's Eli Manning who ran for -1 yards.
Terrence.
No, it says it actually.
You have been shorned. I banish you.
Actually,
shorned.
Oh, no, you're right. He's right though.
Shorned.
No, I was looking at his receiving yards. I'm sorry. His rushing yards is actually 48. I'm sorry.
What about Orleans Darkwa? What's his name?
You just said it correctly. He ran for 26 yards.
Wait, what?
23 yards.
Orleans Darkwa.
Oh, no, you're fired now, Rob. You said 23.
The Ring of Fire.
But I mean, guys, obviously the Giants, the toughest test is coming this week versus the New England Patriots.
They're gonna get slaughtered.
They are going to get slaughtered.
You
know why?
Honestly,
Because Tom Brady has a massive vendetta against the New York Giants.
Wait.
And he's just going to
Obviously,
win this
Tom
game
Brady-
by 4 touchdowns.
Obviously, Tom Brady's a vendetta against the Giants, losing
Two
to them
Super
in 2
Bowls.
Super Bowls. He's
2
obviously
Super Bowls.
2.
not only 2 Super Bowls, one year he could have gone 19-0. And could have
Exactly.
solidified his team
But
as
no.
the greatest team in NFL
No,
history.
But nope, he can't beat that Giant defense. This
Not
week he's
even
going to
that.
beat
Not
him.
even that. That was the worst catch I ever seen though. With the helmet catch, I was like, no.
Tyree?
When he caught that ball with his helmet, I was like, that wasn't supposed
Are
to
you
happen.
talking about David Tyree?
that
Yeah.
was yes. That
Broke
wasn't
a lot
supposed
of
to happen.
people's pockets that day.
That wasn't
Gam-
supposed to
in the
happen.
gambling
Though. The Patriots
world.
was
Hey, I won money. I threw 15 on the Giants and I won
the
275.
Patriots were supposed to win that Super Bowl that year though. I don't care. That wasn't supposed to
Obviously,
happen.
Terrence
But
Taylor.
I mean, guys, if the Giants lose, which they most likely are, because Brady's going to shred apart that secondary. That secondary is disgraceful. Brady will have no problem with it. If they lose, listen to this.
They're
Tony
not
Romo's only a
coming
few
back,
weeks
baby.
from coming back. Now,
Kirk Cousins is Captain Kirk.
Wow.
now the Cowboys have lost 6 straight, but they're still in this NFC East playoff run.
Des Bryant is back, baby.
It's up for anybody. Well, Des Bryant has
Des
been-
Bryant is back, baby.
Yeah, Terrence, get him.
No, my dad's a Cowboys fan, but I actually like Des Bryant.
What about Matt Castle?
Mac,
That guy's
Stop.
a protege.
Stop.
No.
Stop. Stop. Matt Castle is what Matt Castle is like me playing NBA 2K when I create my player. My player always sucks.
I don't know
And
why.
that's what Matt Castle does. He just
No,
sucks.
Rob,
That's
you're
like
more
Rob.
like Ryan Leaf.
That's like Rob playing quarterback when we play football.
Matt Castle, I don't understand.
At least he
Matt,
can throw a
Matt
spiral.
Castle
Rob can't throw a
had
spiral.
that one great year under Belichick, and then everything just went.
Whoa, he played good with the 1 year with the Chiefs.
I was just about to
yeah, he
back
made
to
the
back
playoffs.
years.
What happened after that?
Hey, listen, you know what,
They had a
Robert?
good run. It was the Chiefs. They had a good run,
They
actually.
had a good run.
But the Giants,
tell him,
they need to start getting it together, the Giants, because the Eagles and Cowboys could easily catch up. I honestly could say
Well, I
this
love
at
how
this point in the season.
you're not going to reference my Washington Redskins.
No, I
What
won't.
is wrong with Captain Kirk?
It's not what's wrong with Captain Kirk. It's what's wrong with Washington for the past, 20 years.
What's wrong with him, Robert? I want to know what's wrong with him.
Washington does absolutely nothing.
What do you mean Washington does
doesn't make
absolutely
the
nothing? What are you
playoffs.
talking about, Robert?
Washington does not make the playoffs.
I guarantee you they finish with a better record than the Cowboys and the Giants.
Yeah, and I
You
get-
heard it first right here. Captain Kirk and the boys are going to lead them. They got Jordan Reed, Deshaun Jackson. This team has offensive weapons. They got Pierre Garçon. What are you talking about, Robert? What are you talking
And in
about?
other words, the
Oh my
the sky
gosh!
is...
You sound like a
I'm a
kid
Redskins
playing
fanatic.
you sound like a kid right now playing like a Yu-Gi-Oh card duel, trying to explain 20 cards to me.
I did. I explained my cards.
In other words,
I summoned Blue Eyes White Dragon. To
And
obliterate
in
you.
other words, I'm off. I got to take his medications this morning. That's why I'm speaking nonsense.
It's raining out.
But-
I got adrenaline.
Obviously, guys, the NFC East, it's anybody's division.
There you go, Robert. Now you're
Anybody's
talking.
division.
Now
I'll
you're
say it
talking,
now. It's
Robert.
anybody's division.
Even the Red... Wait.
Even the Redskins. Say it, Terrence.
No,
Even
I'm
the
questioning.
Redskins.
No, I'm questioning. I'm asking Rob now. Even the Redskins, Rob?
I think they could.
How about, all right, let's bring it back a lot. You remember when Captain Kirk and the boys, they came back against Jameis and they beat him 31-30.
Mm-hmm.
You don't remember his post-game press conference? He's like, you like that? You like that? You don't remember that, Robert? So you're
I
going to
do
like
remember
that.
that,
You're going to
but-
like that when the Redskins make the playoffs.
No, I like it when Robert Griffin III plays for them.
No, Robert. No, Robert.
I
Captain
still-
Kirk is one to... No, I'm not going to say
I
something.
still
All right,
feel like,
getting back now to all seriousness.
I still feel
guys.
like the Giants is going to come
I
out.
am being serious. I like Captain Kirk.
Do you guys see the Giants making the playoffs?
I,
this
for some
year?
reason... No,
No, I think the Eagles are.
I think the Giants are, actually.
No.
You see Coughlin's team collapsing, Armand?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. But what do you see with the Eagles? What do you see that they've been improving that you think that they can make the playoffs?
I think it starts with the passing game. I mean, Sam Bradford, he's got to hit Jordan Matthews. Jordan Matthews is one of the better receivers in the league who's not talked about at all. And we saw on Sunday Night Football how good of a receiver this guy really is. And I just, they have more offensive weapons. I know defensively they've had a lot of injuries. Kiko Alonso went down. They lost Jordan Hicks, who had the pick six the other night. Huge pick six. D'Amico Ryans went down. I mean, they have a lot of injuries. Jason Peters, a long-time left tackle, a big part of that run game for the Philadelphia Eagles, one of the best tackles in the business, is out for the year. I'm pretty sure he's out for the year. I know he has an extensive injury, but I don't know if he's out for the year. But they have a lot of injuries, but I just feel like Chip Kelly is one of the most unpredictable coaches in the league. You never know what he's going to dial up. And I just think this team is more younger. They have more firepower. I like the Eagles better.
Yeah.
I mean, I know. Listen, right now the Eagles are gonna get bounced in the first round because
Oh, that's no doubt.
if Tony Romo was healthy and playing the last couple of weeks, this Dallas Cowboy team would be amazing.
Maybe if the Cowboys in general just wasn't
The
bashed
Cowboys,
up.
the Cowboys right now. How many weeks we played? 5-4. They'd probably be like 6-3 right now, around there.
A lot of
They'd
people.
be very good.
I look on Facebook and I see a lot with a lot of Cowboys fans. What if Romo had played? We would be in so much better shape. And that the Cowboys, we look at how the struggles they've gone through the last couple of years and making the playoffs last year. And this was supposed to be a continuous stretch for maybe another 2 or 3 years. But now it's just a killer that Romo went out. Hopefully he could battle back. I actually would like to see them back in the playoffs because I don't want to see the Giants go in there and they'll probably lose a game like 33 to like 7 because their defense is just that bad. When you give up so many points to the New Orleans Saints, you have problems.
Whoa.
And the Giants
Yeah, I feel like
defense,
Drew Brees is nothing.
he's good, but the Giants defense is just absolutely nothing.
Drew Brees, he was feeling very breezy.
Wow.
But we just gave you guys a little bit about
so
the New
bad,
York
I'm sorry.
Giants. Hopefully they could beat the New England Patriots. They probably won't this week.
Well, you think the Jets are going to beat the Patriots, Rob?
They will.
Yeah,
so you
get your
think-
words.
But
in
we're
there.
going to go on a quick
God.
commercial break. When we come back, we're going to be talking some NBA. You know, the Brooklyn Nets, only team, I think, right now without a victory.
Terrence Taylor's gonna steal the spotlight, folks.
The Cavaliers are playing good. LeBron's been playing good. And the New York Knicks, Porzingis is stepping up, big Rookie of the Year candidate. But we'll be right back after this commercial
We'll be
break.
back.
Broadcasting from the basement of La Penta, this is WICR.